Alright, we're gonna start this, and I don't... What is this? What is... what? There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, mine's got like legal stuff. Do this one you already picked. Sounds awesome. Alright. Cannot use this shirt to... So where's... I will have to use paper towels. That tank is primed and I'm letting it sit for a night because I want it to... with the primer I use, if I don't let it, if I grab it immediately after priming without letting it sit for a day, it kind of rubs off fast. So, but you are right. That is it. It's a tank killer. It shoots the tank. I'm pretty sure I can get a majority of this going with this. Hello. You're right here. Say hello, yeah. Silly.
I need to drink some water because the cat has got my face back up. So that's terrifying. Oh my god.
I can vortex it if you want. Unless you're that is why I put the agitators though. You're fine, so don't be sorry. No, it's just I can save your arm. I usually sponge Corax. If I'm just use Corax. There you go. There we go. Is she just hanging out? I fully expect her to be evil. Oh, okay. She's being good.
She has like these spurts of like overly love.
And she gets overwhelmed.
So I'm scared to touch her, so I just let her love me. And then I give her a little bit of loving at a time. It's a little risky. There she goes. Okay. Good job, buddy. So risky, although that's
I do need to remind myself to put it on top chat. Alright. Boop. I don't know what that did at all. Still looks black to me. We need to get you a setup. I bet more people would watch you than they watch me. Yeah.
I like watching.
Perfect. I don't know if you're still around, Threads, but my wife's trying sub-assembly. She didn't like how that many of the month turned, not that how it turned out, but how difficult it was to paint. So she's gonna try subassembly. She's cut out everything. The only thing I did to him was like finish touch up with the razor knife, and then prime them. Sometimes it works out better, Thread says. Yeah, I agree. I've been learning the others too. Also, sometimes you don't need to paint subassembled. Those berserk. Okay. Those that entire berserker thing I did. I think I only did 2 of them fully assembled. Is it too small or? I was looking at TikTok. There's a lot of Warhammer streamers on there. Time I don't. Sometimes I leave a head off for the pack. It would be easier to sub us. Yeah, it's that just any. So I have found that any model where the arms go in front of their chest. That's about it. It's like you can almost get away with, like, my favorite berserkers to paint were the ones that had their pistols straight out and their axe to the side, because I could paint them basically fully assembled. Subassembly is, you can paint nice, it just takes forever. Kit bashing does not lend itself to subassembly though. I mean, I guess, yeah. You're kind of making stuff up. You're making your own kit. Well, hello there. I don't know what I'm doing. I was going to stream earlier, but the tank took a lot longer to get ready to prime than I thought. I'll eventually use a sponge for something other than dishes. Yeah. It saves a lot of time. And it looks good. I think it saves a lot of time. I don't know. With these bigger models, it feels like it doesn't. I've really done no other way. Uh-oh, threads. Threads is grievous.
I see the other one.
Of course, 1 second. Which one? The little...
Trying to see where the coat starts and ends, or what.
It's very good that you're doing that.
Anything else on that one because the wing was already built.
Yeah, that tank sprue. There, some of those tank sprues were marked 1999. I still have. It's up on the cage, but the lizard cage. But like the heads and the head sprue with the marine on it. Darn it. Can be a little more careful there. Or just destroy it more, geez, Ian. One moment. Oh, don't forget, I guess Mal is streaming. Doo-ba-doo. soak in this sponge really quickly.
Look at that. Santa Claus coat.
Oh my, do you? Yes. Let me show.
No, it's all messy. I haven't touched it up yet. So.
Look, she's making a Santa one now.
Oh, no. It's not Santa. I should leave it like that when I do Santa Claus. Well, cute as shit. I should. Where's the fur? Right there. I'm gonna make that white. And then I'm gonna make that white. And all the stripes in the pockets white. And I'm gonna make the belt black with the gold buckle. It's gonna look just like Santa. It's gonna be hilarious. Perfect.
It's amazing looking.
Are these
They should. Yes, the legs are very clearly legs. They're just very stumps with feet. This sponge is saving my fingers a lot right now. I can feel it trying to get stuck. Oh. More mixing. Oh, I think I should probably. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. What are you working on? Anything? Is anybody working on anything? I'm only working on Santa. Yeah, you're making a Santa. Mix more. Well, here, we'll do this. We'll pop this out. Oh. That's 250. That's 200. 200. There should. I wish there was another one. What, hun? Okay. Yeah, you gotta get those sometimes. Those kind of a big old pain. You want me to show off what you've done so far?
I mean, it's kind of messy, but yeah.
It's okay. Here.
Got this.
Here, she's making Santa. She's got a Santa. And then let me see the other piece. You got 2 arms already? Nice. Here, just hold on. I saw where it went. And nice Santa. Angry Santa cleaning up the naughty list. No. And then another red, just another red arm. She's doing really well at keeping the...
Should I do the pockets red or white?
I like the way it looks because it looks like it's straight up looks like Santa.
Should we just leave it no color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Candy cane striped shotgun. Candy cane striped shotgun. Make the shotgun a candy cane.
Oh.
Like white base and then red stripes. You do it. Try.
So, let me ask you something. You said no, nothing else. What's that? Is this me?
Yes. You can take it off if you want, but I just put... No, if it's off, you can keep it off. I just did it there so that the spray paint didn't get on there. A bit late, but I finally got around to basing your jackals. Awesome! I won this painting competition? What? Was for the Million Miniature Challenge. Heck yeah, mine didn't host one. But I feel like not a lot of people did it. Unless he was busy and didn't tell me. But I did show up early, and there wasn't a lot of people. Someone else did get the 100 though. They brought in some OD green Tau, and that was pretty cool. They're all matte, right? They're all matte finished or matte varnished or whatever, but I really liked them. They're really nice. Nifty little poster, jealous. Your Lonesome Demon Prince one. Candy corn for the can. I missed it. Not a tough crowd. You did great, Threads. You should. I would have accepted a cornflakes joke as well. So you can do the stripes red if you want, or you can paint it white. It's up to you. Up to you. I think that I would go stripes. Yeah. My fist on red. Do you have red over there? Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Hey, Neo. Yeah, just try and do one line. Not quick or nothing, because won't cover too good. But a nice steady line, you should be able to do it. It's kind of the same with, it's like doing trim, but without the plastic trim. Your Night Lord's kill team. Awesome. That looks awesome. Well, then you can also always restart. My local store got more Raveners than that, but I didn't grab them. I wanted to. I think it will eventually. Alright, I'm late on meeting someone I met at the store tomorrow. There's apparently a club at a university in town that is just wargaming. Awesome. That's awesome. You have a good night then? Thank you. It's just sponged wraithbone on top of black primer. Have a good night, Sundew. Are you out too, Threads? Or maybe that was just a delayed response. Busy doing the Plague Marines, I'm assuming. Okay, okay. One moment, honey buns. Fix what? You want red? You want to? Well, you can cover it in metal. Metal covers paint. Just let it dry. Metallics cover can metallic. Oh. First time delving into Night Lords, so you're excited. I would be too. They look very cool. Hello, Red. The Red Kraken. What you up to? Nice. Eating anything good? Pop-Tart, okay. Oh, that's another person eating a Pop-Tart. That is true. They're good. They're super good. Go ahead. Hello, Caesar. Yeah, we're painting up a Tyrannifex. Good use of the makeup brush. Oh, yeah, it's a round sponge. Thank you. All of my Tyranids here. All of my Tyranids are, like this guy. Oh, he's got a little hat on him. He was sponged and stuff. He's magnetized. You okay? He's also an assimilator. That'd be awesome, because I am... I'm gonna put him in this assimilator mode. But the purple and the white, all their skin is... Okay, I'm new to Warhammer and started Tyranid Army. Just got the comment, what should be my next purchase? Thank you. Sorry, I clicked the way I was looking at chat all the way. Try and see if you can get, yeah, the older combat patrol is a little better. I bought stuff just rule of cool way, right? And I ended up with a subterranean assault build. I got Raveners and then I got a Trigon. The Raveners are in the other room. I took them all in today for the Million Mini challenge. Yeah, it's a little darker than regular Leviathan. And then got this Swarm Lord. And then here, check this out, everybody. So yeah, the magnets, right? But this guy, he can fight already. Hello, Dogma. What's up? Love the paint job while you're building. Watching while building some printed custom Krieg bikers with sidecars. Awesome. Yeah, this guy's also got some magnets in him. He got little arms. I'm gonna put him. Put that down. And then we also do Uhu glue effects here. Let me grab my Psychophage. Oh, he didn't survive the trip, it looks like. But I have to redo that. That bites. Oh, it's not too bad. I can fix that. Just gonna remove that for now, though. Hello, thank you for subscribing. Oh. McDonald. Make sure to hit the buttons if you like what you're seeing. Alrighty. What are your thoughts on the new Iron Warrior stuff? I'm in the Combat Patrol right now. Oh, you're priming the Combat Patrol? I like all the stuff that's come out with it. I don't know too much what's going on the tabletop side of it, because I just got done doing like just learning World Eater stuff for my wife. Okay, so I just started this hobby back in December. So there's 10 minis, 4 sets of gaunts. Oh yeah, so if you have money right now and you're doing Tyranids and you don't have the starter kit, getting a starter kit, yeah, it comes with Space Marines, but it comes with a Psychophage, 3 Von Ryan Leapers, 20 Gaunts, and a Winged Hive Tyrant. I liked that. Yeah, make sure you thunder hammer the like button. I am just trying to cough a bunch for some reason. Anybody turn in any minis for the Million Mini Challenge today? Sundew did. Cran Jonas looks scary. I thought that was... Yeah, thank you. I think the rest of what I can do is... I'll touch that up with the brush, I think. So I'm gonna move on to the legs. I want to do it with the brush. Not impressed. Ashways looks like it's the better box right now. Oh, the City of Ash? I have heard a lot of people are really into that box right now. So, what is all that? I can't even see what that is. Crackers? You made some vegetable soup? Awesome. In a little? Just... Okay. Did you make some for yourself? Okay. Heck yeah. Dobby. Yeah, I haven't held it right, but when I went, what was it, last weekend? Someone just dropped it on the table and it sounded hefty. It's far better Model City. This is gonna be really good. It looks, yeah, it already looks really good. I'm jealous of all the Skaven, but hooded rat with knife is kind of everything I love. Oh, and they're like psychotic and all of the memes made about them. I love them. I've heard that Spearhead is a much better game mode than Combat Patrol. It's like, oh, let me zoom in for everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've heard it's a much better game mode. Like more, like the rules are much more thought out. Stepped it up this edition for sure. They look good. I don't know if they... Some Necromunda. Oh my gosh. You got the Planonite. I don't know what that is. Anytime you mention Necromunda, I get like giddy because and like super jealous. I want Malstrain Gene Stealers so bad. But I don't want to. I don't. And Necromunda is so much cheaper. Don't get me started. I've ended up having to reply of 3D printing for... Yeah, okay. Oh my... Oh my gosh, 1 second guys, my Doge. Yeah, Necromunda is so awesome. OPR has some amazing Skaven proxies, heck yeah. Yeah, they were going kind of barky. Tilly is very excited. And when Liam doesn't pay attention to her or what she wants outside, she'll bark at him. So, what? Custom. Oh, you're working on a cosmonaut tonight? Awesome. She probably heard a cat outside. I made it too thin. I'm gonna mix up some more purple. I'm serious. How often do I do this? I don't, right? So we're gonna do this for you, Threads. There. All right. Okay. So, all right. I'm doing stuff. Threads cam. There you go. I think. Oh no. I need to adjust it more. I think that works. Yes. So, blah blah blah. Like I was just talking. There we go. It's the camera for the vortex. You talk about Skaven and my YouTube gives me a thumbnail of someone in a rat costume in thigh-high boots with a caption, "Hot rat, I blame you." YouTube just knows what you want. Or is it Google? Yeah, YouTube. YouTube just knows what you want. Come on, there we go. That was almost silly. I bet that took about 5 seconds to be developed. Someone saw Skaven and went straight for it. Holy cow. Oh. I watched the video. Yeah, when using this sponge, if anyone hasn't used one of these, make sure it is damp. It'll stop covering as well. Once it dries out, the paint will seem too thick. Okay, now you're doing it to yourself, Caesar. Now your whole algorithm is gonna be just that creator. Oh no, I'm saying you typed it into the it keylogged you. Google's gonna do it now because you typed it into a comment. If I'm not zoomed in correctly ever, please let me know. Because I know the background's cool, but I don't know if you're here for the background, which would totally be fine. But I like seeing the model. You may need to look at it just so you can understand the nuttiness of this thumbnail. Are you a plant for this person? Is the view count not good enough? Are you coming into Warhammer? I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Oh, how have you got your camera set? I've never seen the figure. So this one used to be a cell phone, and then I got the camera, and then I had it on a. It used to be on a piece of cardboard. I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife bought me this arm. It's not the cheap one. It's the slightly more expensive one. It comes with like a fatter foot, and the arm's more stable, and then this arm is more reliable. That is just a $20 camera. But that also used to be my phone after I got this. So, and I mess with the angle almost every day. Even I was messing with it right before this because I didn't know what everyone could see, and I felt like you couldn't see enough. But yeah, before it was just a piece of cardboard that I would drill into my desk that was cut out to hold my phone, and I would have to like paint around it like this. So, and then I got the camera, and then I put it on the cardboard. It was, yeah. I already did him. Alrighty, Caesar. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for commenting and engaging and stuff. If you haven't, could you please smack the like button? And if you liked what you saw, maybe subscribe. I stream pretty regularly ish. If not, no big deal. Thank you again. Hope you have a good night. Yes. Yeah, you can have it if you want. Let it have it. What got you into NIDS? So, here, prepare for a sappy story. Not really, but when I was I'm assuming it was 2007. I got given a metal lictor, and I promptly immediately lost it, probably because I was like 6 or 9. I don't know. I was very young, and they've just always fascinated me. So I eventually, when I got this one, it was like full circle. I waited to paint this until I felt I was confident enough to actually do it. But I just love lictors. There's everything about them. So lictors, and then the emissary looks really cool. And then now that I know about Raveners being essentially living bunker busters, that's super cool. But it was lictors. And then when I actually started painting in December, last December, I got really lucky. I'm assuming that 10th edition had Tyranids because I just really liked the way how the Von Ryan Leapers looked. Because I thought I didn't know that they were. I don't know if they're sub lictors or whatever. They're not baby lictors, but they're not as good as lictors, right? So I really liked the way they looked, so I got that starter kit. And then I got most of them. I got the captain and the psychophage painted, and that is bothering me. Anyone want to see an Uhu glue tutorial real quick? All right, thank you. If I get a single yes in the chat for the Uhu thing, I will do it. What do you think of the new model of the Red Terror? I love it. I love it, and I'm angry that that they took so long to release it, because my wife bought a combat patrol for a World Leaders combat patrol and then a Tyranids combat patrol to be sweet. And I basically, at the time, it's get this or basically the Red Terror wasn't coming out for a while at this point. And now that it's coming out, like, I'm also not going to buy a whole big box. And me being new to the hobby, I recently learned that apparently they release it by itself sometimes. So I'm more happy about that. I want one. Bottom line, I want one. When I watched Adepticon release, all I wanted was a new. All I wanted was a Trigon update because of Space Marine 2. It'll come out as on GW has to wait for the yeah. Well, I'm gonna be missing out. I would be, and the thing that makes me sad is I know some people don't have a lot of time, as much time as me, right? So they'll get the pre-order, and then by the time it's all released and stuff by itself, it'll still be in its box gray, not cut out of sprue, and like makes me so mad. Hey, threads. Alright, we're in the legs now. Oh yeah, threads. Did you want to see a new Who Glue tutorial? You probably know how to do it. I have done it. We can show everyone. Alright. Yeah, I will do that as soon as I... It's not even going to be gore effect. It's going to be... Where... Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did I put it in the box like I did? Alrighty, let me get this zoomed out mildly. Linus. Clear green shade. So... Sweet. So a lot of glue comparative to how much paint. And then do I have a paintbrush? Yes, I have a broke thing. I'm gonna use this. Just mix it real good. And then you just wait. And you just wait for like 30 seconds. You just count to 30. But if you're not patient, like I'm not, and also what I'm trying to do with it is much less than I'm going to need. So I'm just going to spread it across sprue until it gives me the effect I want. It's almost there. So, and I want such a little amount for what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to fix this. There we go. And it's fixed. I might be able to get away with a little more spread. There. No, I have not yet, Annie. I have not. I have not gotten a hold of Tiama. Tamiya? I'm bad at words, but I have not gotten a hold of any of that yet. And I think the first jar I get a hold of, I'm going to actually use for... Unless, can I use it for both? Like, to fill in the cracks? Because I've been using the plastic glue, but it's not... I feel like it's not thin enough. And then I put such a little amount of that glue, it's already nice and dry. And I know it's probably not coming up on screen because of how little it is. But when I'm done, when this gets filled, I make it part of my, part of our games. So I make a new one every so often. Back to what I was doing, because that was bothering me. I'm gonna just do this one again. I use 1 up to half and then buy a new bottle to clean up, and then the half I turn into sprue goo. Yeah, that is what I will do. I think that is a great idea, a great plan. Thank you. Because I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I'm excited to do sprue goo. I have been informed of the difference between sprue goo and glue, or that there is a difference. I don't know the exact difference. I thought they did the same thing. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, we have a Discord if anybody wants to join. We can have that posted. Where did you post that? Models and minis? No. Oh yeah, no, you're talking about how I was told, yeah. I was definitely informed through threads. I use it for our Arco and it helps clean up the gaps in chests and backs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did with the demon friends I did for my wife. There was concern that the back wouldn't line up correctly, but I ended up lining it up correctly. So, but I was thinking of getting into sprue goo. And then I ran out of plastic to paint for a little bit, almost. I keep fighting. I keep dancing this line of almost all of my paint, or all of my gray is painted, and then I'll get some more. And then I'm very close to finishing all this gray, and then I got that tank commission. Hello. I'm painting. I'm doing the sponge on the legs. Did you take a break on your guy?
Well, I don't really know what to do if I'm going Santa Claus.
Well, you don't have to do Santa Claus color.
If it looks good.
Well, it's your model. If you get stuck, you can be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's a fun idea. Yeah, I understand. That's at 9, right? It's in an hour.
Just will be done already. Finished and graduated. Finished and graduated. That might be a good one. I wish there was no homework one.
Or they just, yeah. A no homework month at college. And this is the month that you pay us to hang out. I wish I had another pair of these legs. These would be perfect for my Hulk Tyrant, but right now my Hulk Tyrant's gonna be like this tall on tiny little, tiny little legs. One moment. There you go. Sorry, I had to mute it because I had a cough. I don't know if I'm getting allergies or something. Just getting random cough hits. I didn't think that this leg would be that easy. Thought I was gonna mess up a lot more than just this little foot nub. Uh-oh. I don't know why I did that. It's not a... I don't know why I did that. I panicked when I... It's fixed though. Smacked the wrong side. And then just hit like whenever I accidentally hit the wrong spot with my brush, I just cleaned the brush and was gonna hit it with an empty, like full of water, but it's a sponge. Hey Nara, how are you? I have to record a short of all my wife's minis. She has a lot more now. You're fine. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Making some progress on the Tyrannifex. I think I just have to do the purples on him. Finish up the Magos purple. Do his head. I'm getting close. I'm over halfway there. He's a large model, but Tyranids are only like 4 colors. Not really. They're like 7. Hi, hon. How are ya? Are you okay? Is your college okay? Okay, that was scary. That was nationwide, right? The canvas thing? That was insane. Good. Well, that's good. High grades are good. Boop, boop. Okay. And that other hand is covered, so we're going to do the glove hand. Sorry about that, I had a sneeze. I guess I could get away with, yeah. My wife has been progressing so fast on the miniatures, right? Not only do I need to get her own kit of stuff to actually paint, she painted my miniature of the month. She is going super fast. The camera doesn't pick them up jiggling as much. Working on anything cool, Nara? Getting any more progress done on your stuff? Oh no. Okay, I didn't, sweet. Boop doop 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 doop. Right there. Okay. We are. I'm being very careful right now. Being careful right now. I wonder why this purple doesn't come out chalky, even when it's kind of dry. I don't know why white paints do that. I'll clean that up. I'll just quit getting it as bad. My little brother laughs like a goofy. I don't know if you can hear him. Yeah. I do need to look at the box. It's the... okay. Something I should have done before the priming with the wraith, or not priming, but sweating with the wraith bone, but you'll live and learn. I just won't get too close to the edges. I'll get as close to the edges as I want, actually, because as long as you're super light on it, you'll hit the raised edge. Whoa, gross. This guy was at the store today telling me lore about Yarick. I had no clue. I had no clue. I was so out of place. I was like, I heard they nerfed him. And he's like, well, he is like 200 years old. And I was like, I don't know nothing about nothing. Something he was like, he was started all the way back in the second war. And then he looked at me, the second one. I was like, I don't know how long ago that is. He's closer to 400. Okay. I do understand that orc magic makes it. I think that's why he lives longer. I don't know. Don't people live? How long do people live on average? Like the average person in a hive city, not an average marine, not an average guardsman. Just like, is it still like 80, 90? Or is like 150 normal? 18 to 45. Okay. All right. "45 seconds." 15 minutes to 15 hours depending on the front. Yeah. I do know, isn't there a book called 15 Hours about life expectancy for a guardsman in the front line? The second. I know, he's like the second one. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I'm really happy that you're super stoked on the lore. I would be maybe if I understood more, I've been just as enthused. I was just ignorant to the lore. Oh no. It drops depending upon what they are fighting against. Chaos War machines like Helldrakes tend to drive Psychers insane in old lore. Yeah, see, that's something. It's not that so like Psyker stuff just confuses me, and I understand what Psychers are. I just like being able to be melted by basically everything, but they're very important. But also a bunch of them get sacrificed to keep the Emperor. I just don't understand. Where do they all come from? I guess so much time, I don't know, so much time elapses during the lore too. Just call them wizards, that's what they basically are. But isn't it like brain stuff? It's genetic. Yeah, but doesn't the gene pool get empty if you get rid of 10,000 or 1,000 of them every single day? Oh, I learned a Terran day is 27 hours. I learned that watching a streamer. He was reading. He was doing homebrew something. Maybe I should do that. Or I'll read out a homebrew submission. Necromunda Breeze Psychers. Oh, okay. But that's just one area. I don't know. It's the sheer volume of how many get annihilated and what can annihilate them. And the only thing I'm confused on, right, is how are there so many? And how is it just... I don't know. I guess the same thing applies for if it's so dangerous just to be a regular person. Here we go. We got his head purpled. I think that's all him per... Oh, wait, no, I gotta do this. I'm gonna... I will see what I will see. It's like that they are also... Yeah, that would make sense, too. If it's so important, right? It would be completely reasonable. That red I mixed is kind of weird. Like when it's done drying, it's weird. I like the finish of it after it's done drying. I learned about brush on varnish. Storm Shield and Ard Coat. One's matte, one's gloss. Mix the two, the guy said, and you get satin. And I guarantee someone's told me about it. I just didn't see the value of it until today. Psychers have a double-edged sword. Why do you think Rabute doesn't use his own psychic powers? Has been actively suppressing them. See, yeah. Because I don't read, and I don't know that he was doing that. I just know he has a funny name. Sometimes people call him a funny name. I'm definitely gonna come back and highlight this with the lighter purple. Maybe like a Slanesh or a Demonette hide, maybe, I don't know. Don't worry about it. One second. Basically, they draw from the warp and open themselves and losing control. But yeah, I know about that. I know about that. And that's another thing. That's another list to, or like another point that I'm going to point to, like, how are there so many alive? How do we have so many? You can throw a rock in Warhammer 40k and hit 6 Psychers, but the Emperor needs to eat 1,000 of them a day. But breeding programs, you said, that makes sense. It's an important resource that is required. There's no reason they wouldn't do something like that. It's Warhammer. Nobody wins. Oh, nice. Which one are you playing? I was just playing Eternal the other day. On my wife's computer. Speaking of which, now I want to play Doom. I was thinking of playing pirate game, but now I'm thinking of Doom. That's insane how fast that happened. This is purple now by the Dark Ages. That's the one I do want to play Dark Ages, but I've heard that it's slower than Eternal combat wise, and I'm not no. I love it. I love Doom Eternal because on the hardest difficulty, every time you lose, right? Like there's a reason. You can calculate what do I need to do better, you know? He's like, you just have to play the best Doom that you've of your life ever, all the time, with it on hard difficult on Nightmare, and it's just so great. But I've heard it's not like a symphony of combat. Dark Ages, it's a lot slower. So you say that but you love it, yeah. I don't know. I've avoided some spoilers on it, not the major ones, but I definitely do not know what the story's about. And that's basically almost done. It's got a lot more story to it and it suits it. Oh, okay. I guess if we're at this point where I have a little bit extra purple on the mat, and I have some extra purple in general. Gonna do a little thing. Just grabbing a winged. I'm just grabbing a Tyranid Prime with Lash Whip real quick. He's gonna get some purple. He's been sitting with no purple for a while. So whoever designed the Tyranid with the, you get whoa, 1 second. Oh, what story is? Oh, you get stabby shield. Yeah, I saw that. You get like stabby chainsaw shield thing, which is kind of a little cooler than shotgun thing, than spear shotgun. Do you get spear shotgun still? Or grapple shotgun, I should say. No, you get super shotgun that reloads with one hand. Oh. Cool. Sets things on fire. It is 8:30. How much I got? 32 minutes. Oh no, I don't have that much time. So, I guess we'll call it there. I will be coming back on later tonight, but I have to go pick someone up at 9, and I don't want to mix any more purple. So, oh, there's a good chance, I should say. There's a good chance we'll be streaming later tonight. Well, thanks everyone for showing up. Take it easy. Hope everyone has a great night. Hopefully I'll see you again later. We're 2 minutes short of an hour. I'll go 2 extra minutes in at the end. Take it easy.